So let's take a look back to summarise the development process of the Trutone logo. True to fashion, we began with the completed client questionnaire. This of course stipulated that Trutone was the name of the business, or Trutone Amplification in full, with amplification acting as a tagline. Their product, amplifiers, are aimed at guitarists, acoustic guitarists and bassists of all ages. The client stated that they wished for a logo with an icon above, at the side of text or incorporated into the text. The icon needed to depict a perfect tone. A mood board was compiled comprising of images of logos of existing guitar, audio and amplifier companies acquired from Google Images. Images of actual guitars and amplifiers featured in the mood board too, just to get a feel for the overall topic. This mood board served as inspiration for the forthcoming mind mapping process. In the mind mapping process, the full company name, Trutone Amplification, was written in the middle of a piece of paper. Towards the top of the piece of paper, words which reminded me of true and tone were noted in this area, and a branch off those ideas to give birth to more. In a similar manner, I done the same with the bottom area of the page for the word amplification. Any ideas garnered from the mood board were also written down. Occasionally I do the odd doodle. At the bottom right of the page I doodled a picture of an eighth note and an ear shape, and realised the two were a similar form, and so I carried this notion over into the rough sketching stage. In the rough sketching stage I drew out the original shape of the eighth note, which I researched on Google. From this point I took the graphic through several iterations to make it more cursive, more abstract and more pleasing to the eye. Most importantly, I focused on trying to make the note into an ear shape whilst retaining its overall form. Next came the refinement sketching stage. The chosen shape was replicated on dot paper in a more precise and perfect manner so that I could place and trace it in the software. Placing the image in the software, geometrical shapes and the pen tool were utilised to digitise the symbol using flowing curves through strategic placement of anchor points. After carefully selecting a range of fonts, I carefully whittled down to something which was suitable for the text for the Trutone logo. This font was then married with the symbol. Next came the cleanup process, in which I analysed the form of the trace down font to review and fix curves which did not flow as well as I'd like. The same treatment was given to the symbol, ensuring that it too consisted only of nice flowing curves to form an overall aesthetically pleasing shape. With the main elements of the logo perfected, I strategically selected a suitable font for the amplification tagline. This type was treated to precision kerning, using shapes to measure between each character. Each character was carefully analysed and the N was adjusted to flow more effectively in its curves. After some quick alignment and some elements added to either side of the tagline to establish a greater sense of balance, the logo was then graced with a series of colour options, and eventually a final orange to depict the qualities of being active, focused and stimulated was applied. And so a logo sporting a fantastic double entendre of note and ear was finally established to become the brand image for Trutone Amplification.